topic for Lesson 11, Robots in Automated Production. Sophisticated robotic manufacturing systems are transforming the way products are made. I don't think any of us would question that. Designers need to consider increased efficiency and consistency when using robots in production. That's true. Advances in technology to ensure the optimal manufacturing process is used. Yes. Moral and ethical issues surrounding increased use of automation and the impact on lost jobs. Like Homer, who's getting replaced by a D39. International mindedness. The use of robots in automated production can depend on the local cost of manual labor. If your local manual labor is cheap, why would you bother replacing it with a robot? But if your workforce is demanding $15 an hour or $20 an hour, it becomes a whole lot more, you may become more interested in replacing that workforce with an automated workforce that never gets sick, never gets injured, never has to take time off, they don't get tired, you don't have to pay their health insurance. Theory of knowledge. Technology in the form of robots currently serves man. Okay, the robots do what we tell them to do. Is man's place secure? Will the nature of man change due to this technological enhancement? Will he be superseded altogether by technological developments, like this guy right here? And obviously when we say man, they're talking about human race, people. Aim 8. The introduction of robots to an assembly line has had a major impact on the labor force, making skilled workers redundant in favor of a technician who can maintain the equipment of a large number of robots. So instead of having a dozen people work this floor, you got this one guy, and he takes care of all these robots, and they do the work of way more than a dozen people. The work envelope. It's the 3D space that a robot can operate within, including clearance and reach. Load capacity. The weight a robot can manipulate. Machine to machine. Wired and wireless communication between similar devices. Obviously, there are still some that are wired, but remember this curriculum was written in 2016, so even between the 4 or 5 years since it's been written, more and more things are going wireless. First, second, and third generation robots. And the image I put up there actually has fourth generation robots. And I'm trying to remember if we define these, but what you need to know, you would think, oh, well, first generation was really dumb, and they really were. They did what they were told to do. Now, they were good robots. They were reliable, but they didn't think on their own. They didn't take in inputs and change the output based on their own processing. They did exactly what they were told to do. Now, as we go into second generation, third generation, fourth generation, these robots are getting smarter and smarter, and they are adapting to their own environments. First generation robots, a simple mechanical arm that has the ability to make precise motions at high speed. They need constant supervision by a human operator. Now, this is an ER4U, which we have at school in the laser cutting room. Second generation robots, equipped with sensors that can provide information about their surroundings, can synchronize with one another, do not require constant supervision by a human. However, they are controlled by an external control unit. Okay, so they're not totally standalone. Third generation robots are autonomous and can operate largely without supervision from a human, have their own central control unit. Swarms of smaller autonomous robots also fit into this category. Final slide for this presentation. I want you to watch this video. It's excellent. It's called Humans Need Not Apply, and it talks about how automation and bots are eventually going to take over everything. What purpose will the human serve in the future? It's a real feel good.